Hi Leo, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all you do to support the channel. I appreciate you so much. As always, like, comment, subscribe, telling me that you want more Leo content here. The signs with the most activity, which is usually you, gets bonus readings and gets their readings priority. Your new Leo readings are out on Sundays and Thursdays, so let's just get into your reading. I'm just feeling really hot right now, and I just have a lot of messages coming up, so I'm just going to say exactly what I've been hearing, and then we'll get into the cards. But the first thing that I was seeing when I was meditating on your energy is just a white feather just in the sky, and it's just falling like this from side to side to side, just floating. And I feel like what this is telling me is your life's about to get a lot easier. You're in a state of flow, or you should be, or you will be, where you don't need to worry so much about how things are going to happen or who you're going to be with or where you're going to work, but things are working behind the scenes in your favor is what I really feel. And you're entering this time in your life where you're able to just flow and chill a bit more. And that's also what Spirit wants you to do at this time. And I also feel the energy of a friend that feels like they're getting left behind. And also an ex that you're not in contact with that is working behind the scenes. That's all I heard, was working behind the scenes. So I don't know if they're doing something to try and facilitate you guys being back together or what this is, but yeah, there's just, I feel like you're going through an awakening for some of you. And if you feel exhausted and tired and you could not even be doing much, you could be just like meditating, resting, working on a hobby, working on your work, working on your fitness, I just heard. But so much is happening around you and you're just that feather just floating. And you impact so many people's lives when you don't even realize it is another thing that I feel like. You don't know that friends are sad because you don't give them enough time, or you don't know that exes pine after you. Like, you're just so self-focused. And I just keep seeing a beach and palm trees. So you could be moving, you could be traveling, you could just feel the urge that you need to get away, you need to get out. And again, you need to follow that. Obviously, if you get the time off work and you can financially afford to do so, but it's just, yeah. And here's the gossip thing that I was saying. So I'm afraid of what other people will think. So that's what I mean. I feel like you're just in a state of flow, but a lot of people think of you, and I don't know for sure, gossip wasn't really what I was feeling, but I just feel like you are very significant to people's lives and they might not be that significant to yours. Like, you might forget about that friend because they didn't treat you well, or forget about that ex because whatever they did, or forget about that coworker because you just feel like something's off with them, but they all think of you and talk about you, and it's really bothering someone that the way that your connection is right now. And that's what this unsatisfied here, unfinished business. Okay. So here we go. So this is exactly what I was feeling. Your energy is an energy of flow, of rest, of going within, of detaching from outcome, because I feel like a lot of you have had that type A fire energy most of your life. You've been a doer, you've been an achiever. You could have achieved a lot at a young age for the person that I'm feeling. And now you reflect back on your life and you're like, I need to relax. I need to just be, I need to travel. There's so many places I haven't been. There's so many things I haven't done. And my focus has just been achieving things. But I think someone here realizes that life's not all just about money or about a career or about the next thing on your to-do list. It's about deeper things. And someone here that I feel is really on a spiritual journey where those things don't matter as much. Like, you could be not buying as much, only buying what you need, and reusing the same clothes or reusing things before you buy something new. And that allows you to work less and to be less caught up in the rat race of life is what I'm feeling. And this is a very powerful energy. And you might feel like you're doing nothing, nothing's being achieved, you're not working towards anything, you're not dating anyone, you're not doing whatever, you're just going within, but that's exactly what you need to be doing. And the reason that you feel that you should be doing this and you're low energy and all that is because that's what Spirit wants you to do. Meanwhile, there's people that, like I said, They talk about you, they think about you, they might tell their friend about it, their family about it. They reminisce about how you used to be close friends, how you used to be close coworkers, how you used to be close a family relationship, how you used to be in a relationship or a partnership with this person or a business partner. I just heard you don't realize how much you impact people's lives. You don't realize how your energy feels, and it's a very addictive energy, and people, when you're gone, they're not happy about it. They're reminiscing, they're missing that. They're talking to someone like, how do I fix this? How do I approach this person? How do I get this friendship back on track? Like, whatever it may be. This is what's in people's minds right now. And I feel like you're not at all, like, you're so detached from it. You don't feel it. You don't know it. A lot's happening behind the scenes. So you feel like, some of you could feel like you're getting nowhere, or you don't feel like you're achieving anything, or like, you're like, I just need to travel the world. I need to do this, but I'm not achieving anything in my career. I'm not achieving anything in my love by traveling. You're being guided to do that because that's what you're meant to do. So don't feel like you're missing out on something. Don't feel like you're going to miss your person by following your heart. If that's what you're guided to do, then that's what you should be doing. And meanwhile, like, you're the talk of the town, and what people talk about is how they're unsatisfied with how things are with you right now, how they feel like there's unfinished business. Somebody wants your forgiveness for sure. Someone feels like there's a lot left unsaid. There's a lot left to do. There's a lot left to be fixed here. But someone could have pulled away right now because they don't know how to fix it. They feel uncomfortable by how you were acting towards them, or uncomfortable. Like, I'm just getting multiple things where it's like a friend tells you, hey, like, I feel like we're drifting apart, but you're so detached. You're like traveling the world and meditating and going within, because somebody here had a lot of pain. That's what made you go within, is some kind of pain of something. And it could have been multiple events that happened, but the last one just triggered you into like a spiral of having to go within and be alone. And a lot of people are really unsatisfied. I feel like a family member's missing how things used to be, a friend's missing how things used to be, and definitely an ex. And like, for some of you, an ex could have came through, messaged you, and you're like, oh yeah, sure, like, I'll get to it when I get to it, like, I'm not actually in the country right now or whatever. And this person was unsatisfied that you didn't think they were a priority. They're unsatisfied that you don't forgive them, or it wasn't the reaction that they wanted or something. And I just feel like exactly what you are doing is what you should be doing. And this detachment and going within, they just said downloads. So I feel like there's a lot Spirit's trying to tell you in your dreams, in your meditation, in the water. There's a lot of things that are trying to be cleared out for you, old soul ties and stuff that no longer serve you. So if you feel like you should be in the water 24/7, you should go back-to-back trips, you should just never be home because you have so many fun things that you want to see or do, then that's what you should be doing. And someone here is really wondering, like, am I missing out? Am I on the right path? And that was a click. So I just heard it was a confirmation. It's my kettle that clicks. It's not even plugged in. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, so somebody here is doing all that. You're traveling, you're working on something, you're isolating yourself, you're going within, you're meditating a lot, and it feels so right, and it feels like you're on the right path, and you're very detached and in your own world and aloof, I just heard right now. But then you'll get moments where you're like, oh, well, should I be dating? Should I be building my business? Should I be doing this? But you just have to know that if you have these deep feelings that you should be taking that trip, you should be taking that break, you should be reading that spiritual book, that's what you're meant to do. That's why you feel it so deeply in your heart. And everything's working behind the scenes. And for some of you, a lot of people have been on the taking end, either in your friendships or in your relationships or family situations. So you stepping back gives them time to think, process that, like, wow, what did I really bring to Leo's life? Wow, they aren't happy to talk to me or see me. Was I a good friend? Was I a good partner? Like, you're making people go within, and then they're going to do the work, which I feel like they needed to, because I feel like you always overgave to these people. Any more messages for Leo, please? Key messages for Leo at this time. What key messages do you have for Leo, please? Key messages. Any more key messages, please? please, Spirit? Thank you for your messages. Okay. So under the deck, 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. So this is something that I was feeling as well with there's 2 cards now of being of forgiveness. I feel like that's something someone's really struggling with. And that could be a reason that you're going within, that you're on your own, that you're floating in the ocean by yourself, that you're traveling alone or not being around people so much or whatever, is because, like I said, something really troubled, hurt you, let you down. And that was like the last thing. You're like, I can't handle people right now. I can't handle anything right now. And that's okay. That's okay to be in that energy. And I feel like the ocean's going to cleanse all that away. That's just another thing I keep hearing. But you also have to work on, when you're back and you're feeling better, forgiving. And you don't have to forgive for other people. You have to forgive for yourself, is what they're telling me. Then we have 1818. Willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. Wow, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. So when I looked at this card, they told me, you, even if you feel like you're not working towards anything, it's working towards you. So you taking that trip or vacation or meditating or doing things that make you feel good is aligning you to the right place at the right time and healing yourself so you can allow positive people into your life. And like I said, there's a lot working in your favor in the background, and luck is really standing out. Again, I just feel like you've done a lot for people, you've gave a lot, you've burnt out a lot is what I feel. And that's why you might have pulled back from people too, is just like people want so much from you, either financially or mentally or physically or whatever it is, that you just had to pull away. And then we have intuition, moderation, patience, flow. That's crazy. Clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So these two are almost the same. And this flow is standing out. Again, if you are guided to travel, if you're guided to paint, if you're guided to just be like, I don't want to hang out with anyone all week, I just want to do my work and go home and just be alone and just think, whatever you're guided to do, that's your intuition speaking to you. And there's something also about movement, whether it's in physical activity, yoga, I definitely feel, but also in movement as in moving around the earth, like going to different places, traveling, seeing new things. There's something really here. I can't explain it, but it's like your body is craving to be in different places. And then when you go to those places, you're cleansing yourself in a weird way, whether it be by the trees, or I just heard volcanic ash, or volcanic rock, or ocean. You could be going somewhere where there's those things around and you're being guided to go there because somehow those things are cleansing your energy. And it doesn't make any sense, but that's exactly how I'm hearing it. So I'm just gonna say it. Taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it'll get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So that's what I mean. You're enjoying your life and things are working in your favor behind the scenes. Feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, listen. So this is just letting me know that old energies could be like a shitty friend or a shitty partner or a shitty family member could be cleansed out of your life and new, better forces are coming towards you. You'll notice, like if you have a new friend, this is just what I'm feeling for someone. If you have this new friend come into your life and you're like, oh, what the heck? Like I wasn't really planning on having a new friend. And then it's like you're traveling together, you're attached at the hip. It's such a deep connection. This person's for you, and they've been sent to you to make up for all the harm that other friends that wouldn't act right have done. Swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You'll enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards your achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously approve. Oh, and someone has their mind set on you. Yeah, that's that person with the unfinished business. So I really feel like that's an ex and friends and family. Support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talent. Seeing your angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Wow. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. The void, longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So there we go with a new friend. So all these cards are basically telling me the same kind of messages, that wealth, good luck, prosperity, new friends, the right people, the right time, everything's just as it should be. And everything that you're doing and being called to do is as it should be. And listen to your intuition, do what you're guided to do, go places you've never been, and don't ever think that you're not working towards your goals fast enough, or you're not on the right path, or you don't think you'll ever make it, or you don't think you'll ever find your person, because everything's working behind the scenes. And like I said in the beginning, I just feel like you're heavy on a lot of people's minds. So as you live your life, people are going to find your way back to you that are meant for you, is what I just heard. What key messages do you want Leo to know, please? Key messages for Leo. Thank you so much for your messages. Key messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know at this time, please? Okay. Yeah. So you are a master manifester right now. Whatever you set your mind to, you will achieve. Even if you think it's not happening, even if you think it's not moving fast enough, for a lot of you, this is love that you're really wanting, and you feel like it's not coming, or you're not attracting the right person, but it's all happening behind the scenes. It's all happening within due time. And if you are being called to rest, relax, travel, do whatever you're going to do, make that decision to do it, is what I really feel. And don't lose hope. Don't ever think that you're not going to achieve what you want, because you're a master manifester, right? So if you think that, then it's not going to happen. But if you believe in it, then it will. Tower. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. But I'm going to talk about this card first, is what they want. So there is a lot going on outside of your world, or has gone on outside of your world, that has made a massive change and a massive transition within you. Something within you has died and no longer exists. Past relationships, past soul ties, past karmics are all being shed and cleansed by the things that you're guided to do. And I just keep saying that, but it doesn't really make any sense, but that's exactly what it is. It's like something about you being at peace, something about you being at a very low stress, flowy, calming environment is naturally releasing a bunch of old baggage that you no longer need to carry. There's a death of the old you and a new beginning of a new you. And because you're a better version of you and you're more feminine, you're more receiving, you're more stable within yourself, everyone's going to treat you differently. And this is what I mean. You make some kind of decision that you really want love, you really dream of different things, but you make a decision to get away and see the world is what I really feel. And for some of you, it could be in different ways, just disconnecting from certain relationships that you don't feel like serve you. You're making decisions about things and you're wondering, is this a good decision? Should I be working? Should I be taking this time off? Should I be going on vacation? But it's exactly what you're meant to do. And in the background, people are working, people are talking about you. It's going to be a tower for you when money, offers, forward movement, clarity, passionate new beginnings, passionate new offers all come your way, because I feel like you're kind of out of that energy for a bit. So you're kind of out of that energy for a bit, focused on yourself, and then it all comes in. So that's where it's going to be a tower. But I honestly feel like it's a positive tower, a tower that forces you to move forward in your life and release the old ways and old people that no longer serve you. And another thing they just wanted me to say was you could release a friend of 20 years and then meet this new friend that's never done more, made you feel so good, been such a positive influence in your life than that other friend did in 20 years. So don't ever feel bad about leaving people behind. That's another message. So thank you for your reading, Leo. Sending love and light.